Gladly chosen. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm doing this video on the topic that I want to discuss, but I don't want to discuss for my own sanity and my own sake. It's hard for me to do it, but I'm doing it for the public only because I feel like somebody can grasp something from this. So, what this whole subject is, basically, me and my partner were together, and I used to always tell him, and I warn him about people in the streets. I warn him about people in general because it's just a harsh, evil world out here. And the more you go through the world and you go through things, you start knowing what and who to watch out for. So I started being more aware and educated spiritually who I needed to stay away from. I would take extreme measures to get away from people. I would move, quit jobs, whatever I had to do to get away from people. So fast forward. So me and my partner, everywhere he went, way before he met me, his parents told me that he always gravitated towards people. Always had acceptance issues, wanted to be around people all the time, no matter their company. The Bible tells us to not associate it with unbelievers, and that's serious. He knew God, we knew God. We would often try to go to church. We did go to church. We would do things like that. He was a great person, very great person. Unfortunately, he was easily influenced, very easily influenced. Some people, they can have gang members around them that become a gang member. They can have thieves around them that become thieves. Some people become to be who they are because bad company ruins good morals. He was a correctional officer. He was in the army. He had all type of good things going for himself. But somehow, which I do know how, but I'm going to say somehow for y'all's sake, he lost himself. He started caring more about what people thought about him than he cared or what he thought about himself. Started getting very depressed like we all do sometimes. Fast forward once again. So we moved several times to better our lives. God blessed us where we would be able to get into a better opportunity, and we moved to this place. We moved to the place that's paid for, what have you. So there we go again. As soon as we came to the neighborhood, that's the first thing he wanted to do. He liked to drink as well. Drinking, they call it spirits. If y'all don't know that, look it up. That's another topic I need to do one day. So, basically though, so we moved to the neighborhood that we moved into. The first thing he wanted to do is introduce himself to people. I'm like, here you go again with that again. So when it was three guys. They introduced themselves. They were all different looking too. One was light skin, one was brown skin, one was dark skin. One of them had dreads. They just matched all different descriptions. So one of them, I'm like, you look familiar. So I come to find out way down the line, we were friends on Facebook. Had a lot of mutual friends. We had like probably 400 mutual friends. That's how connected in the area we were, but we did not know each other. So them dudes was goons, man. Them dudes was some serious goons. And I used to tell my fiance to stay away from them. It got so bad, whenever I get off work, he would be at home and he would be chilling with them all day while I was at work. I would come home on break. He wouldn't even come see me. They was our neighbors. He wouldn't even come see me, you know what I'm saying, whenever I came on break. That's how wrapped up in these guys he started getting. So I'm gonna be totally honest. He even started turning on me when it came to these people, and I used to tell him all the time. I used to pray for him. He used to drink and drive. He used to cuss me out to drive my car. You know what I'm saying? To take these guys places, to, all that stuff. But our pastor used to look at us and used to look at the situation. Just different people, his parents, just everybody, was telling us that, or telling him that he had everything he needed. He just needed to cut the outsiders off, especially the ones that want no good for him. So this went on for a while. He started kicking it with him heavy. Next thing I know, he gang banging or whatever. It started. I don't know. He just started changing. I could just notice a huge change in his personality. So he started chilling with them hard or whatever. Started getting under the influence or whatever. I already told you that he drink. So fast forward again. So they gonna mind you, they my neighbors or whatever. They was always fussing and fighting amongst one another and all that. Um, I never thought that it would end up turning out to be the way that it turned out being. So dang on. So one night, I'm thinking everything good. I seen my fiance or whatever. I seen him. He gave me a kiss that morning. I hadn't seen him all day, man. They came in my house arguing. All of them was arguing or whatever.